This is MandR News, the latest, leakiest, and laziest LEGO news show on YouTube. Hello and welcome to MandR News for Thursday, November 7th, 2019. I hope you guys have been having an awesome week so far. Today on the news, we got a new Legoland coming somewhere in the world. Where could it be? Who knows? We also have some new pictures of a new Lego set that we may or may not have talked about last week. Lego is going to be donating 1 million Lego sets this holiday season. I'll tell you guys how you can contribute to that effort. All that and more coming up, but first our Amazon deals of the day. Affiliate links will be linked down below. First up, we have the Saturn V down to just $90. That's 20% off. Next up, the Statue of Liberty, just under $100 now, 17% off. And this always, every time I see a deal on this, it reminds me that I need to build mine that I bought last year. We also have the Statue of Liberty at 18% off. Next up, we have Moloch's Land Speeder down to $23. Kind of surprised that one's still in stock. And then finally, the blue base plate is $5. That's the OG base plate price. So it's like a nice time machine has brought us back to the good old days of Lego base plate prices. But yeah, those are your Amazon deals. They'll be linked down below. Our first story of the day is going to be the 2020 Chinese New Year sets. There's actually two brand new Lego Chinese New Year sets for 2019. The first set is named the Lion Dance. It's going to be $80 with 882 pieces. Kind of a surprising piece count and price on this set. Honestly, looks a little bit smaller than it actually seems to be in the images. Lego released some interesting videos with these sets as well, so I'll play those in the background. But the Lion Dance includes the new rat head, which I think is what a lot of people will be getting this set just for. But other than that, I don't really see a real draw to this particular Chinese New Year set. Now, the other set is one that Just Too Good said he would like to marry. It's $120 with 1,664 pieces. And again, I don't know where they're hiding all these pieces, but they're somewhere in there. It's called the Chinese New Year Temple Fair set. And this one is quite a bit bigger than the other one. It's kind of got like a market vibe to it with a temple in the background. You also have some very nice trees there, which actually use a red pumpkin piece to use for lanterns. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, ton of minifigures in this set. I mean, there's probably something for everybody here. Of note in this set, other than the red pumpkins, there's also a recolored hidden side hair piece. So that's kind of neat. This set looks awesome. It's packed full of little details and things. That market area looks really, really fun. I think I'm personally going to pass on these. I don't have space for these Chinese New Year sets anymore. I got all three in 2019, but I don't know if I can continue to do it in 2020. These will be available starting December 26th for the Asian markets, and then starting January 10th, they'll be available to the rest of the world, I would assume at Lego stores only in America, although that's not specified. But I really doubt you're going to be seeing these in Target and Walmart. Also, since the last MandR News, we had the wooden minifigure revealed, and I've already reviewed it. So if you haven't watched my review of the wooden minifigure, I suggest checking that out. But it's on the news because it didn't make the last news show, but it kind of everything that has needed to happen with that figure has happened between then and now. All you really need to know if you haven't watched the review or if you've been living under a rock is that this costs $120, and that is kind of expensive, but it's also kind of cool. And if you really like the Lego brand, it's just something neat to have, and you can also decorate it, which would be kind of neat. It's just not something I feel like doing with a $120 piece of wood that I prefer in its blank state because I can't art, okay? I cannot art. But yeah, I'll link my review down in the description below. I went to the Lego store day one and bought that thing. Crazy. Next up, the 1989 Batmobile has finally been officially revealed. We have all of the official information that we need to know. So first, the release date, November 29th. That's going to be Black Friday. So if you're trying to get this thing the first day you can, there you go, Black Friday. The price on this is going to be a whopping $250, but the piece count is 3,306, so price per piece, people are going to be quite satisfied with that one, I think. You get 3 minifigs, you get Vicky Vale, you get Batman, and you get the Joker, which come on this separate little stand. The Batmobile is relatively featureless. It does have a little display stand, which you can't really see because it's kind of under the Batmobile, but it also does have the ability to open up the windshield area and place minifigs in seats there, and you also have some hidden weapons inside of the Batmobile that you can pop out pretty easily. So I like the set. I'll be picking it up day one at the Lego store on Black Friday. It sounds like a fun time to me, so really looking forward to getting this one on Black Friday. Let me know your thoughts on that set in the comments section below. And a rumored promo that's going to be coming with this on Black Friday, like if you buy it on release day. Lego has not officially announced this promotion yet, so I don't know if it's 100% true, but it's very, very heavily rumored. Everybody's saying it, so we're going to go with it for now. Just take it with a slight grain of salt. It's very likely that this smaller Batmobile is also going to be included with your purchase during the release window of the 1989 Batmobile, like the larger one. So they'll be including this smaller model, which is actually very similar looking, or at least in size, to the Batmobile that we got in the summer of 2019. So it's kind of cool. There'll be 3 Batmobiles in 1 year. So this one should be free with purchases of the big Batmobile during the release window, but keep your eye on MandR News for more information on that as the release date becomes closer. Lego did release a new customer survey, which is kind of an interesting thing because it hints at possible future products or maybe collaborations with other companies, including jewelry, custom railroad tracks, and lighting kit things. So it would be very interesting to see Lego kind of dip their toes into any of these things. They don't usually, like, they do have light up Lego bricks, but when I say like a light up kit, I'm talking about like the light up kits where you can make your Kylo Ren shuttle, just have a bunch of different lights in different places. Or I did a lighting kit review video for the X-Wing UCS set. So stuff like that, maybe Lego is looking into. Also, the custom train tracks, I think, is a big thing that a lot of Lug members would like to see. Jewelry is probably the odd one out here that I think is the least likely. I mean, I don't know who wants Lego jewelry. Not me, so we'll see. We'll see what happens with that, but there is a survey out. I'll link that down below if you guys want to take the survey for yourself, get your input to Lego. It's kind of interesting. I like to see that they are indeed taking in community feedback. They should also do a survey for the 5 Battle Pack. It's just a simple yes or no question. Everyone's going to say yes, and then they make the Battle Pack. I think it's pretty easy. Lego is currently running a promotion for the Reindeer Creator Polybag, and for the longest time, I thought this was the exact same Polybag that they had released a couple years prior. However, I went on looking on eBay at this Polybag and I realized that the set number is not the same as the previous one. So it's a straight up re-release as far as I can tell. I don't think any of the pieces are different, but they literally just changed the set number on the bag. I don't know why I thought that was newsworthy, but it was something I noticed and found kind of interesting. So if you're a polybag collector that needs every polybag, you might want to pick that one up too, because it's not the exact same as the previous Lego Reindeer polybag. So Lego is going to potentially give 1 million Lego sets to children this holiday season, and this is their Build to Give program. They did this last year and they're doing it again. It's pretty insane. Here's what their little spiel on it is. They say, play has a powerful effect on children and families, especially for those who find themselves in difficult circumstances during the holidays. Together, we can make the season brighter for 1 million children around the world. How to help? Visit a participating store or use your Lego bricks at home to build a fun holiday ornament. Display it in store or share online with the hashtag #BuildToGive. For every ornament built and shared, we will donate a Lego set to a child in need of play. So that is really cool. So if you guys want to get in on this, all you have to do is make like a little Lego ornament and post it on Instagram with hashtag #BuildToGive. It's pretty easy. I should probably do it myself. I mean, it's for a good cause, obviously. It doesn't cost you anything. You can just build with your parts at home. So I would 100% try to get in on that if you guys can. Try to help a kid in need this holiday season. Now I have a huge bombshell rumor for you guys. I have not seen this anywhere as of yet. This comes from Lego Bob 35. And the rumor is that this winter there is going to be a Nightmare Before Christmas Jack Skellington house direct-to-consumer set. And I don't know, guys. I don't know, but I'm saying it's entirely possible this rumor is true because we already have the Jack Skellington minifigure, and we got that in the Disney Series 2, I believe, so it's pretty easy for them to just, hey, we already have the license, let's do this. My only thing with that is, how are they going to make this model? The Jack Skellington house is not, like, an easy thing to make. Like, it's got a weird shape, the proportions are weird, the sizing is weird, I think, so I'm very interested to see how true or false this rumor is, and especially if it's true, I want to see that final model. I think it would be a very interesting model to see, so we're gonna have to wait and see what happens with this. I would guess at most it would cost $200. I think this is gonna have to be on the smaller end. I just don't know how big they would go with something like this, but we'll have to wait and see. Nightmare Before Christmas, potential direct-to-consumer set coming out next month, maybe? I'm not sure when this would be releasing, but there is a rumor floating around at the very least. And finally, Legoland Shanghai is announced for 2023 2023. It's going to be opening in 4 years, so if you live in Shanghai, you're getting a Legoland. There are 2 other Legolands opening between now and then, and that's Legoland New York in 2020 and Legoland Korea in 2022. So people living in those areas are going to be given the joy of a Legoland. So let me know your thoughts on the news in the comments section below. If you have any, leave a like on this video if you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next week on MandR News, and hopefully we'll have some updated information on that Batmobile promo, because I really need to know for sure if I can get that Batmobile, and more importantly, can I stack that Batmobile with the Christmas tree promo? Double promos. Gotta love it. Alright, I'll see you all next week.